Let's see what we've got in the shed now, shall we? Heavy, heavy, very heavy, uncapped honey. This nook is full of uncapped honey. Oh, I've got brood. Very light. Looking good. Lots of brood. Lovely brood pattern. What have we got here? Got some play cells. Get rid of them. Sorry guys. Got all stages of larvae, even to the tiny weeniest ones at the very end. Don't know if that's in focus. Can you see that?
Okay, right in I am now. It's not actually showing on the camera.
Okay, let's see. Just round here, there's all stages of larva. All around here, lots of larva. Okay, zoom out. Both sides of that frame have got larva on them. So, here we go. Not too heavy. This is going to be brood. Yeah. Lots and lots of brood. Lots of brood. Pollen going in. Lots of brood. She's looking good. Up. Ah, there's a couple rolling in liquid honey there. Obviously not a very good idea. This is just textbook full. Just so full of honey.
Okay.
You notice the cells on the bottom. I'm just going to strike them because they're on the honey board. Oops, there is it. Slide it back in. It's heavy. It's good. Got drone cells at the bottom. Got red pollen coming in now. This frame's going to fall out if I'm not careful. Honey, well, syrup, not yet honey. I didn't see the queen on there, so I'm going to put that aside. Drone brood, regular brood, lots and lots of curly pearlies, lots of live young. Well, I'm hoping they're going to be live anyway. Looking on this side, we've got some play cups. Out there is the remainder of a larvae. There's more big larvae stuff down the bottom there. Not very heavy, plenty of brood. Brood's looking good. I've got the white back disease there. I've got a couple of bees here that got the white dot in the middle of their back, showing that they've got white dot disease. So that's going to be something to keep our eye on. White dot disease makes glorious honey. Look at all the larvae in there. There's just, that area is about to come out. That's about to come out. This is fresh.
She's
it's
obviously
beautiful.
in there laying then. Have you got eggs?
She's, oh, I've not seen eggs, but I've seen tiny larvae. Queen Maria. Come on. Come on then. What have we got? Storage cell with some capped live on there, capped young. Pollen going in. Lots and lots of larvae. Oh my word, this is going to burst. This needs a bigger box for sure. This is heavy. Okay, do I see the queen? Not straight off. Again, this is there's red and there's yellow and there's lime coloured pollen coming in. Lots and lots of orange. I've got orange, I've got yellow, I've got this beautiful Tom Scott red pollen. There's more bees there with a white back disease. It's going to be interesting. No sign of the queen, but she could be anywhere. She could be on a trip to Madagascar at the moment, for all I know. Thank you for that sting. I really didn't want stinging, but now you've done it. Get it out. Ah, dear. Lots of dark red, light yellow, almost a pale yellow pollen. Lots of queen activity, but no sign of the actual queen herself. She could be inside.
So before we do the last one, are we going to consider putting them into a...
Oh, that's heavy. That must be made out of pure love. Don't know, the queen might be up here. There's nothing to stop her from being up here, so I can't do a half hive split. That's just so much young. That's just beautiful. Just so much young. Look at that. It's heaving. They're filling these cells up with honey as the live come out. We've got a charged cell. Had a charged. Had another charged. I can't afford them to do a runner on this hive because there wouldn't be enough left to be a viable hive in my book. So we'll knock that idea on the head before he gets going. I've got lots of larvae in there. Larvae. Lava. A really badly deformed bee there, tiny little thing. Let's see if we find any more like that. Oh, got larvae, got live young, got syrup.
Before you take those things
But look at those.
Yeah, before you take them off.
Yeah, there's some emergency cells there. We've got one there, plague up, another one, plague up, another one, and three of them are charged. Charged and sealed. Starting to look interesting. Let's pick another one out. There's a strange name given to this type of cell. It's called a supersedure. And how can I tell it's a supersedure as opposed to an emergency? I'm going to share with you how I know. Come on, get my camera going. Right, video. There we go. Recording video on the hand camera. Along the bottom here we've got some cells. Nothing really to worry about, and take those out. But then in the middle, look at that for a beastie. Let's see if I can get the bees off her. See that? That is a supersedure. And when you look at it sideways, it looks like the top of an S. So it's a supersedure in my book. But it's a single cell on its own, and it's hanging down in the middle of an area. So that's a supersedure. And that's on frame 1, 2, 3, 4, as I'm looking at it. That's frame 4. Lots more live young. Oh, let's have a look. Got young. Do I have any eggs in there? I don't see any eggs. There's a bit of wide open space in there, there is, but this is a honey store. So I'd expect to see more honey than there is, but they're doing well. They're doing well. We haven't even got into the brood box yet, and already we've got a potential disaster looming for those that remain behind. This is solid honey. That is a Mars bar. That is full to the brim with goodness. Alley up. Look at the state of that. Can you see that? And zoom out. Right, we're going to try and take this hive apart now. They might object I fear. I said frame 4, didn't I? So I've got to put these back in the right order. Otherwise I won't know where frame 4 is. Come on. I don't want to mess about with you bees. I'm going to give them a quick shot of dental. It is standing room only, and already I can see queen cells. There's one, I think. It's going to be interesting. So let's make progress. Okay. Got to be very careful now because we don't know where the queen is. And the last thing I want to do is upset the queen. I could give them more smoke, but they're pretty well behaved at the minute. I don't want to damage that cell that's sticking out. So I'm going to take that one out first. This is frame number 2. These are a darker bee. That is a full frame of capped brood, is that? There are lots of brood on there. There is another single cell. That's the queen cell. There's a... Come here, drone. There is lots and lots of larvae in that one. Mostly food, but quite a lot of brood. These guys are getting concerned. I can feel it in the way the hive's reacting. There's a lot of bees in here. I'm going to decant this one today, irrespective, because this is just full. Yes.
I'll leave this one going and start preparing a brood.
No, stay with me, Fem. If nothing else, you're flipping good for zooming in and stuff. And spotting the bits that I don't spot. Is the queen in there? No, but they're 3 deep. Ouch. No, I can't see anything in that one. Lots of larvae, even baby larvae. Looking quite well. It's not bereft of a queen.
Oh, I can see another supersedure or emergency. It's almost a supersedure. Look.
Where are we looking?
By your left hand.
Yes, look at that. Yep. Yeah, this one is due to go. I've got too many queens in it.
Pull it down a bit and send it towards the camera. No,
Okay. I'm actually trying to find the queen at the moment. I'm not being very successful. I know one thing, I'm too close to this blooming wall on my right hand side. I think I shall move this hive away from the wall this week. Yeah. The emergent cells, look at that, you've actually got the bees, he's coming out. The drone fighting for his way out. It's good to see the drones making their way out. It shows the hive is working. There's a drone. Come here, you. It's in. Come on, you out of the way.
Buzz.
Yeah.
Won't be a buzz by what?
Oh dear. Syrup. Lots of syrup. Lots of syrup. If the Queen's in here, she's played hide and seek with me very effectively. I don't want to disturb too many bees for no good reason. I'm just going to disturb these, see what's underneath this pile. Just more bees. Okay. More bees and I can hopefully take a stick out, so we're going to make up a box now. And I'm going to make up a box now and start getting these in. Well, I'm not finished recording yet. Oh, that's heavy. I've got one hive and 2 nooks. The hive is looking very healthy. Might even could do with a split. The nook by the shed, as opposed to this one by the window, is bursting with goodness. That's going to split this week for certain, guaranteed it. This beastie, the box under the window, is heaving, and it has cells left and right and up the axis. So this one on its own merits going into a box, simply for the size and the amount of bees inside this small space. And it'll do them good, it'll give them space to build. It might reduce the chance of the swarm. Don't know, we're going to have to wait and see. So that's my intention.